So Pierre, what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about the recent sale of Macallan Cask, 1991 cask that sold for $2.33 million.
Wow, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, who would pay that?
I don't know.
Apparently someone did.
Anyways.
It's broken a new record.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's quite a lot of money for a barrel of
Okay.
whiskey.
Okay, so what's the difference between investing in a bottle and investing in a cask?
Okay, so when you invest in a cask, you own all the liquid in that cask. So typically, in a cask, you have about 170 to 740 bottles of liquid. And you can sell the cask, of course, on the market, or you can bottle the liquid, the golden liquid, in the cask. But then you would typically want a bottler, private bottler, to do that for you. The market is less liquid for a cask than it is if you just have individual bottles.
Cool. Wait, Pierre, I heard there's more than that.
Yes, there is. To keep up with the recent technological innovation, they, as part of the auction for the cask, they included an NFT. Right? If you want to learn more about NFT, we'll be talking about this in the future episode. So please hit that like button on our channel, and please subscribe.
Us.
And then, we will definitely talk about NFT in the future. Now, the NFT is an artwork. They commissioned an NFT artwork with artist Trevor Jones. He's done other NFT art. And this art piece is called the Angel's Share. And as I mentioned, typically when you buy a cask, you get a photo of your cask. So this is in replace of that. This is also, since NFT is like blockchain, so it digitally tracks the sale for you and the ownership of the cask.
Exactly. So most of you have probably heard about some news recently on how much NFT artwork has been sold. And it's been crazy.
Amount,
yeah, it is. It's crazy. So on that, we will also talk about more in the future episode and our thoughts about it. So Pierre, how much do you think the price is from the NFT, and the price is from, how much is from the whiskey?
That's a good question. It's impossible to say what is from the NFT and what is from whiskey, since, as we know, NFT recently have been selling for millions of dollars, as well as whiskey has been selling for millions of dollars. And so unless you sell it separately, it's really hard to know. But what you can do is, like last August, a Macallan 1991 cask also sold. At the time for a very new record price of $570,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's less.
Yeah. But that was August, and the cask only had about 200 bottles of liquid, as opposed to the NFT one has about 600 bottles.
Oh wow.
So if you think about it, the one that sold in August for $570,000 and the one that sold recently, assuming all things being equal, I would say like it's a 3x increase. So the whiskey probably is around 1.7 million, and then the NFT is about 600,000.
Oh,
so if I had to make a guess, that's probably what it is.
Cool. Hey Pierre, so since you're such a whiskey lover and collector, what's your take on this?
Yes, I love whiskey. I enjoy drinking whiskey quite a bit. Not gonna lie. And yes, enjoy collecting whiskey as well. So my view on this is that I think Macallan is a great brand. So like, if you're an investor, if you're a collector, Macallan's great. It tastes great. It's great. It holds its value very well. And there's also this thing called the Macallan bump. Right? Like, Macallan whiskey typically is like 10 to 20% more expensive than the other brands. So like, their brand is very well known. So what I would recommend though for a novice collector is that, to begin with, buy individual bottles. I think it's easier to store. It's easier to sell, and worst case, you can drink it, right? It's harder to do that with a cask. So my recommendation, start off with the individual bottles, buy the labels you like, right? If you enjoy drinking Balvenie, if you enjoy drinking Lafroig, buy the brands you like, buy some limited edition, and start your collection there. Now for NFT, my view is that it's very exciting, right? So right now it's all the rage. NFT is really cool. I would want to learn more about it. I would want to see how it progresses and how it worked with Whisky. I'm very excited for that development.
Exactly. So I agree. I agree with starting with investing in bottles first. It's easier to resell it. It's easier to invest. Storage might be a little bit easier. If you don't like it, if you don't want to hold it for so long, you can drink it.
Yes. And it's cheaper to buy bottles.
Exactly. So, but for the NFT plays, I think it's better that we invest separately for now. So what I mean is invest in whiskey or wine and also invest in NFT artwork separately. Because it's hard. I think it's harder for now. It's still harder to do appraisal on the value so how much is this whiskey worth and how much is this NFT worth? And it's better to resell it if you sell it separately. So that's also my take.
Great. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like us, subscribe. We'll be talking about NFTs in the future as well. Thank you all.
Thank you for watching.
All right,
Goodbye.
bye.